Welcome to the 60-second shoulder screen. As you perform these movements, I want you to film two different angles, one from your left side and one from your right side. We'll start off in shoulder flexion with your back against the wall. Raise your arm up to the ceiling. See if you can touch your arm all the way to the wall. Film your left and right side. Next up, we've got external rotation. Do the same thing. And the goal here is not to see how far you can go, but more so to see if there's a difference between your left and your right arm. For the third test, we'll check internal rotation. Now with this test, I do have a little bit of an imbalance, as you can see right here. My right side has less range of motion than my left, which makes sense because when I feel shoulder pain, it's always on my right side. Another test you can do is to see if you could touch your fingers behind your back, and you can see my left side, not much of an issue, but my right side, there is a bit of a restriction, which makes sense, so I need to stretch this area out. Finally, we got shoulder extension for our last and final test. The importance of the shoulder screen is to check for any sort of mobility issues and restrictions. If one side's tighter than the other or has lack of mobility, then we need to stretch that area and get it back to normal. That being said, if both sides pass just fine, then stick to lifting and strengthening, as too much stretching, too much mobility can cause instability and increase your risk of injury.